It's been a while, but it's time for a long-awaited catch-up with our head groundsman, Chaz. He's been very, very busy over the summer, so we've let him crack on with some vital work. But Chaz, it's good to catch up. How have you been?
Yeah, no, good summer. Obviously, weather wasn't great, but managed to get away a little bit and relax, and grew plenty of grass, which is always a bonus in my job. Relishing the challenges of the new season and all the extra games and stuff, and bring it on. Let's see what we can do.
Sun's out today, mine, so long may that last. Like you said, lots of extra games. Obviously, the women's team have had their foot, or are just in the middle of those first 4 home league games they'll be having here. We've got the under-21 Cup that's back as well. We've got a Bristol Street Trophy game tonight as well. So lots going on.
It is what it is. Got to do our best. What we've got, we know the pitch performs well. It's just, the interesting feature is going to be how many games we can get on it in a season without it deteriorating. Obviously done a lot of research, other clubs and stuff. We know kind of roughly where we want to be. We got high expectations and high standards, and we will do our very, very best to make sure that everybody gets the same surface, irrespective of who it is, and make sure it doesn't have, it has just a positive effect on the games. That's kind of where we want to be. We're trying to squeeze in some little renovations. We're sort of, although we've got a game tonight, we've done a lot of verticutting last week, and put some seed on, which will be laying dormant at the moment. And then tomorrow we've got the verti-drain coming in here, punching some holes, keeping the drains open, make sure there's a good flow of water through the pitch. And we've upped our fertiliser regime, so there'll be more feed going on, which hopefully means we grow more grass. So when the grass, gets worn, we can push and just see where it goes. Really, it's quite an exciting season for us as groundsmen. We're making every effort to make sure that everybody gets the same surface, no matter who they are.
So you've spoken there about what you're doing at the moment. In the build-up to the season, when you knew we were going to be having those extra games, did you have to do anything extra over the summer that you haven't done before, or do anything slightly differently?
Not really, because you want that first game of the season, the place to look immaculate. We didn't quite get the timing right in the colour. It peaked a little bit early, but that was because of the weather.
None of us noticed, Chaz. Don't worry about it.
Well, yeah, but you got to be self-critical, haven't you? And I feel we didn't quite get it right, but it was only the colour, not the actual sward itself. Plenty of grass in there, but so that first game of the season, and now it's a case of making sure we've got good growth right into the colder months. And obviously we thought about the extra games and where we would, if we get an opportunity, where we'd like to play them, when there'll be least impact on the pitch, and that's early in the season and later in the season. Basically, that's when the grass is growing. So, we'll do our best. We know in the winter months when it's dormant, this side especially gets no sun, and hopefully we'll manage the situation and get the best out of the pitch. Obviously more investments going into it, basically, both in time and money and resources. So, it's looking good today, and I'm sure it will be okay. Just see what sort of winter we get, really.
Who knows at this point?
Nobody does.
No. If only we had the Met Office around the corner. What about the training ground? Just tell us a little bit about what's been going on up there.
Training ground had a good renovation. 2 pitches done. We grew them in with good success. We did have a bit of a storm, but we got over that and overseeded them again. We've got two pitches basically for the first team, and then we've got one slightly smaller pitch, but pitch for the 18s to play their games on, which I'm pretty hopeful that they'll play their first game on it at this weekend. We've done some isolated drainage areas on that under-18s pitch, and we've extended the main irrigation pipe and a 150mm drainage pipe for future proofing that site, so that as and when we can afford it, we can put some pop-ups in the two first team pitches, which will save us a lot of hard work hauling hoses around and give them better surfaces to play on and train on. And yeah, I'd like to think it's looking better than it's looked in the past, and that's where you want to be every year, improving where we are. But again, it's investment, it's more money, more fertilizer, more aeration, more work. But that's what we're here for. We'll give. We have gone up a league in recent years, and I'd like to think the surfaces have warranted that, and the guys are proud to play on the surfaces. I think we're definitely a League One setup now with the surfaces. So let's see where we go in the future.
League One? Do you want to aim a bit higher? Championship surfaces?
No, I said at the moment.
I
did clarify that. We'll see where we can go in the future.
I believe in you. I believe in you. New season, of course, but I've got to end in the same way. What are you having for your tea?
I'll be honest, I haven't even thought about that today. I'm not used to these evening games yet, and it don't feel right in the summer anyway. I don't mind an evening game in the winter when it's getting dark and stuff, but I haven't even thought about the food, if I'm honest. I know it says a baguette and a bit of bacon in the fridge, so I think somebody's got their idea on a bacon baguette, so that's probably where we'll end up.
It's always the bacon baguette with you.
Sorry?
It's always BLT, some sort of tiger
maybe we'll nip up the shop and get some salad. Yeah. But there's always pasties and pies. If we go and see Wayno, and be pleasant to him, which is a very easy thing to do, especially if he's got pasties and pies up for grabs. So we'll happily have a pasty or a pie, and that should keep us going, and get us through to the end of the match without starving.
I know, I need to think about what I'm going to have, actually. Chaz, it's been good to catch up. We should do this more often. It's been a while, so let's make this,
Yes, I agree. Yeah, I'm happy to, let's keep it going, and hopefully, we'll enjoy ourselves and have a great season again, which I think we will.
Here's to that.
Definitely.
Thanks, Chaz.
Cheers, dude.